Welcome back to class. Today we're going to discuss vinyl awning cleaning. Vinyl material, remember it's laminate. It's got a scrim in the middle to hold it up to keep it from going flat, bold in the sun, warping in other words. Remember, we discussed earlier, there's two types of vinyl. There's permanently colorized vinyl and then there's eradicable vinyl. You have to think about when you clean them what type of surface you're on. The eradicable is with ink and it has to be a more gentle cleaning. A normal permanently colored industrial fabric, the vinyl, you can go ahead and use a soft bristle brush on it. You know, you're looking at John Boyle Patio 500. That's built like a tank. That's hard as rock. Without a soft bristle brush, you'll never get into those pores. Now, when you're working on eradicables, which have the ink on the top side, then you want to use something softer to scrub with. You might use a homemade pad system. And a lot of you can go out and buy professional ones. This is one by Unger to scrub with. It's flexible, all different ways. But if you go down a couple aisles in your hardware store, you can find a drywall sandpaper. And instead of putting sandpaper on it, you just put a cloth on it. And then spray your chemical on, you scrub it in real nice and soft. You're not going to get any streaks and you're not going to get any scratches on your eradicable inks. It's going to be a lot safer. Then when you're done, you rinse it off. Now with all awning cleaning, you need to think about how you're going to do it. You don't start at the top and let it drip all over the place and run down the awning. You start at the bottom, apply the cleaner, and let it go upward. That way anything rolls back, it rolls back on a wet surface. The amount of tools you need to clean the awning are very simple, like I just mentioned. Plastic pump-up sprayer to apply your chemical cleaner, soft bristle brush for permanent, and maybe a soft bristle or a sponge unit or towel unit for your eradicables. It's that simple. Now we're going to go out back and we're going to show you techniques up there on why you should do these mentioned. Welcome to the outdoor warehouse lab. We got a piece of white vinyl set up here and we're going to demonstrate cleaning it. Now we put a dye into the vinyl cleaner because this is vinyl. We're going to use vinyl cleaner, and that is to show you how it behaves on the material. Now keep in mind, this is not water absorbent. It wants to run down. So if you start at the top, which is a no-no, notice put too much on, it just runs down. There goes your money, and this is where you end up with streaks. So what you want to do is put a fine mist on. And if it starts to accumulate or build up, then you can start brushing, okay? If it's a non-eradicable, you can go ahead and use a soft bristle brush like this. If it's eradicable, then you'd want to use a softer thing like a towel unit or a sponge unit and clean it up. Now keep in mind, a dry towel unit will go ahead and soak up a lot of stuff. You know, so you might want to pre-wet it before you start. But when you get done, then the last step is you simply take your water and rinse from the top down. And presto changeo, you're done. Cleaning vinyl, once you've recognized what type it is not going to be that difficult. You let it dry, then it's ready for sealing. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and please subscribe. Have a good one. See you in the next class.